Hi there, Phil Carlson here with a quick message for your personal, professional, and spiritual growth. Today we're going to be speaking out of John chapter 14, verse 21, and this is Jesus speaking. He who has my commandments and keeps them is the one who loves me. And he who loves me will be loved by my Father, and I will love him and will disclose myself to him. We live in a time where I feel like love is often discussed as more of a feeling or an idea, as though it has some great moral weight, but without the actual moral weight of obedience that Jesus discusses here. Love for Jesus is directly connected with obedience to his commands. Let's turn to Walter Henriksen and what he has to say in his devotional, Warnings for a People Not Listening to God. He writes in the February 20th entry, "Doctrine is intrinsically ambiguous. The commandments are intrinsically unambiguous." What Henriksen is saying here is that doctrines are really difficult to work through, like the Trinity. How easily can you nail that down? But when the Bible says, do not lie, do not steal, these things are very clear. People like to take a doctrine like the Trinity, and then they start coming up with commands that they derive from that doctrine. Out of that, these commands might even contradict the clearly stated commands that God has in his word. Well, I can say for myself, the reason I would do something like that is because I'm not so sure about the character of God when I see certain commands that contradict what society tells me, or what I feel deeply in myself, or maybe pain I've gone through. And this is why Walter Henriksen wrote something else in the February 28th entry. When God asks you to do something, you must believe that he loves you and seeks your best interest. If we truly believe that he seeks our best interest, then when he says, I want you to do X, or I don't want you to do X, the reaction would be, absolutely, I want to do this. I want to obey you. And this is an issue that often we have with God. We don't accept that he truly has our good in mind when he gives us commands. And that is actually a place of broken relationship then. So what each of us needs is a reassessment of our relationship with God then. Do I truly believe that he is who he says he is? Does he truly love me in the way he says he loves me? Is the cross of Jesus Christ and the love expressed there truly effective in my life? If the answer is yes, then no matter what the sacrifice may be to obey God's command, it's worth it. If I truly love God, then the way I can show it is by seeing a command he's given me and seeking to obey it. And if I'm struggling to obey it, I find other believers who will get around me and help me to live it out. God bless you and have a great day.